Welcome back. The proposed amendments to the Electoral Act has continued to generate reactions from all quarters. Most lawyers have very strong opinions on the issue. I spoke to some senior lawyers to get the prevailing views.
We are in an era of vested interest and permutations ahead of the 2019 elections. So it is in this background that this amendment, coming as it were, at this period of time, is bound to generate controversy and arouse a lot of suspicion, especially when the people effecting the amendment are also likely to be participants in the electoral process and will do everything to also protect their interests. What is wrong in the order of elections previously? Whatever amendment that is to be carried out now is suspect because such amendment is not subjected to a referendum of the Nigerian people. What we should be concerned with is that what do Nigerians actually want? What is their preference in terms of the order of elections? And those who are effecting this amendment now, are they acting in the larger interest of the Nigerian people? Do they have a stake in the process? And whether or not they are colored by such prejudices?
The National Assembly is the legislature created under Section 4 of the 1999 Constitution. So they have the power to make law for order and good government in this country and for peace and stability. So there is no argument, there shouldn't be any argument about their power to make law, even as it relates to election or to INEC. I think the issue is if what they intend to do is through Electoral Act, they may then be violating a subsisting decision of the Supreme Court, which in 2002, I think, or 2003, struck down the Electoral Act made by the then 6th National Assembly. So, what I think they should have taken the advantage to do is to amend the powers of INEC under the Constitution amendment exercise going on now. From there, they can now divest INEC of the power to fix the holding of election at any time. But as it is now under the Constitution, INEC reserves the power to fix the order of election.
There is nothing sacrosanct about sequence of elections in Nigeria. Between 1999 and now, or between 1979 and now, we have tried all manners of experiment. A 4-tier system, a 3-tier system, 2-tier system. And what I mean is having each election, presidential election, National Assembly election, governorship election, House of Assembly election, staggered. We have also collapsed them into 2 or scattered them into 3. But at the end of the day, whether you hold the presidential election first or the National Assembly election first, the so-called bandwagon effect is imaginary. For instance, in 2015, the ruling party then, the PDP, influenced the holding of presidential election first, before all other elections. And you know it was a disaster. When we have had National Assembly elections first, many sitting legislators lost their seats. So there's nothing sacrosanct about the sequence of elections. Nigerians are going to make up their minds with respect to who they are going to vote for. Whether you have all the elections in 1 day, or in 4 days, or twice.